Hi y'all, it is me, Madison. I hope you're doing so well today. Today, you guys, we are going to be making Korean style corn dogs. Yes, ma'am. I put a post up on my community tab on YouTube asking y'all what I should veganize for my next video, and I said I would go for like the most liked comments on that post, and the top two most liked comments on that post were Korean style corn dogs and chicken Alfredo. So I went to Instagram and I put a poll up asking y'all which one y'all would prefer, and Korean style corn dogs won, but not by much. It was almost like 50-50, but Korean style corn dogs won at 55%, and then the chicken Alfredo at 45%. So that is what we are going to be making today, you guys. I am so excited. Never tried them. They're pretty popular here on YouTube, so we are going to veganize them today, y'all. But fret not, I will be making chicken Alfredo in the future. But y'all, let's get started on making some Korean style corn dogs. Yes. All right, y'all. So a regular corn dog has cornmeal in the batter and a sausage or a hot dog in the middle of it, right? And it's traditionally topped with mustard and ketchup. I always eat my corn dogs with ranch. Because that's how I roll. But today, since we are making Korean style corn dogs are made with mozzarella. Sometimes they have sausage or hot dogs in them, but from all of the recipes and everything that I've seen on Korean style corn dogs, they all have mozzarella cheese in them. And in the batter, there's no cornmeal, it's just flour. Also, Korean style corn dogs are topped with sugar and served with a honey mustard style sauce and a spicy ketchup. So let's get started. For the cheese sticks today, we are going to be using the mozzarella cheese sticks from Daiya. These are actually really good. So that is what we are going to be using for the cheese today. If you cannot find this product, you can get the Daiya block style cheese and mozzarella and kind of cut it into cubes and stack them on top of onto a skewer. You can use like the chow cheese, the white kind that come in slices, and instead of slicing or using the slices, just cut the whole block into cubes and put those on a skewer. I think that would work. Yeah, there's something out there that you can use, but this is what we are going to be using today, you guys. And you want to work really fast. So I have this plate right here, which is really cold, and I have two that I've already skewered because I wanted to see how they went on a stick. So from what I found out that works best, y'all, is keep your cheese sticks really cold. This plate is really cold, and what we are going to do, y'all, is we are going to skewer the cheese sticks with the wrapper on them so the cheese sticks don't break. And then from what I found works best is this is the top of the cheese stick that's still in the wrapper. Just put it face down on the surface that you're working with and stab the middle of the cheese stick and slowly push it in there, and try to make sure you're in the middle of the cheese stick as much as possible. The first one I did it outside of the wrapper and it fell apart, so I had to get it at room temperature and kind of squish the cheese back together and make it cold again, put it back in the fridge. So just do that. Also, I used bigger skewers to begin with. The smaller the skewers, the better, because these are kind of small. And then from here, y'all, you just open up the wrapper, take it off, just like that. Okay, y'all, I want you to see this because it did split right there. Do you see that? But you can still work with it. Just make sure your hands are clean and kind of push together the cheese. And kind of like glue it back together with the cheese and the warmth of your hand, okay? Y'all, I also have these in my fridge. These are Light Life Smart Dogs plant-based hot dogs, and I just made this skewer with cheese, then hot dogs, then cheese, then hot dogs, and we're gonna batter up this one and see how this one fries up. So I'm gonna make two like this. Also, here are my skewers that I'm gonna go put back in the fridge to keep them extra cold, and let's get started on the batter. In here I have 1 1/4 cup flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now let's move on to our egg, because traditional recipes call for 1 large egg, but obviously we don't eat eggs around here. So we are going to use Red Mill's egg replacer, which I have right here. It's in powder form, and you add 2 tablespoons of cold water. So in this little measuring cup, I have an ice cube, and we're just going to measure out 2 tablespoons of cold water as I spill it everywhere. Great, love that. We are going to mix it up and let it sit for 1 minute. Here I have 1 cup and just like a couple of tablespoons extra of oat milk. And we're going to add the egg replacer. Okay, y'all, so I'm dumb and didn't use the right measurements for milk. I had to put in extra milk because I didn't use enough. So I put in about a little bit over half a cup more of oat milk in here. And you want the batter to look like this, like a pancake batter, right? Where it just kind of like clumpily falls off the fork, just like that. Okay, we're gonna put this into a glass, a tall glass. And now we are going to move on to battering them. Now remember, you want to keep everything cold and you want to try to move as quickly as you can. If it's taking you a little bit longer to coat each stick, put the ones that you've already battered back into the fridge while you continue coating. So let's get started. Right here, I just have some regular flour that we're going to coat the cheese stick in. The batter, just like this. We are going to roll them in some panko breadcrumbs to give it that real crunchy crunch goodness. Kind of press more breadcrumbs into the batter, okay? All right, so there's the first one done. I just got done battering these, and I actually fried one to test it out, see how it would look. And this is just too small. So you guys, we're gonna double batter these bad boys. So after 1 coat of the panko breadcrumbs, we're gonna go in with another coat of batter. Back in with another coat, so I'm gonna double coat all of these, okay? These look so much better. I'm gonna go fry these up in some oil that I've had heated up for about 20 minutes at medium-high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes until they're golden brown, and then I'm gonna roll them in some sugar, and I'll be right back. Wow, y'all, I'm actually very impressed on how these turned out. So let's add some condiments, shall we? I have 2 piping bags. This piping bag is ketchup mixed with some sriracha. So we are going to put that on top, just like so. I have some yellow mustard mixed with a little bit of vegan mayo and some agave nectar to make a honey mustard, which is my favorite. So we're gonna put that on. And also right here, I just wanted to show y'all, this is the one that I made that I didn't double batter. So do you see how much smaller it is? Anyways, look at these bad boys right here. Oh my goodness. Before we get started, to drink, I have the H-E-B sweetened cherry sparkling water beverage. So I've never tried this. Oh, you good? You good, bro? You good? Okay. Yum. Okay. Let's try this one. Can y'all see in there? I don't know if it's focusing. Man. Mmm. Very sweet. With a vegan cheese, you're not going to get a cheese pull. But you can see that ooey gooey goodness. Can you see? But look at this. But look at that. Yum. It definitely is gooey. Mmm. Mmm. I'm very happy that I double battered them. For sure. These are pretty good. I think for next time, I wouldn't put the sugar all the way around. I think I would just put it on the top or just one side of the corn dog. But let's try this one. I think this is the one with the cheese and the hot dog in it. I definitely like the mixture of the two. You see the hot dog? So, I don't really have much to talk about today. I know what I can tell y'all about. I haven't gotten a chance to tell y'all this yet. These are pretty good. This is one that I made without sugar and without double coating it. I like this one too. I think I would rather have no sugar. I'm not the biggest sweets person. But anyways, on to what I wanted to tell y'all. In November, if you know anything about me and my music preferences, you know that I love Todrick Hall. I found him on YouTube when he was doing a lot of his Disney stuff, and when he would do the 4 so-and-so artists mashup songs, dedication to certain artists, where he would pick an artist, let's say NSYNC or Beyonce, and he would mash up their songs, and he would split screen himself 4 different times singing along to these songs and do 4 different choreographies, and it's amazing. And that's why it's called like 4 Beyonce or 4 NSYNC, because the screen is split 4 times. I'll link one of my favorite videos up here and in the description down below so you can see what I'm talking about. Anyways, I've always been a fan of him, and last year he came out with an album called House Party Volume 1, and then he recently came out with House Party Volume 2, and they're just amazing. You probably heard a song, Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels. Obsessed. So I just love him so much, and he was on tour in Texas in 2019. He came to Dallas and Houston, and before he added a stop in Austin, he also came to Austin. I didn't see him in Austin. I bought tickets in Dallas because my best friend lives in Dallas, So she's like, I'll go with you. We buy tickets and we go to the concert, and it is so much fun. Let me tell you, this man can put on a show. It was phenomenal. One of the best shows I've ever, the best show I've ever seen. Ever. I'm gonna tap off some of this sugar. You like that? Okay. It's definitely bready. My friend and I were having a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. Well, I'm like thoroughly enjoying myself. I'm like having the best time of my life watching this man perform on stage. And let me tell you, he's just amazing. He is amazing. I love Todrick Hall. I love you, Todrick Hall. Everything that you do. This man's been on Broadway. Like, he's the shit. Okay. So in the middle of the show, my friend disappears. She's like, I'm gonna go get us drinks or something. I don't know. I'm like, you do you, boo. I'm focused. I cannot take my eyes off this show. And she comes back and she's got a poster and a shirt that says, I'm that bitch, sis, because that's one of his lyrics from Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels. And she's like, look, I got us some merch. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Wow. She's like, I got it for you as a gift. Love her. That was so sweet. And I was like, thank you. Oh my God, this is amazing. And she's like, guess what? You're going to meet Todrick Hall.